Welcome back to Grow Joyfully Home and Garden. It is a beautiful, crisp fall day. And last night it was 39 degrees, so I am going out to the pasture garden to see how my tomatoes are faring. Welcome to the channel. Okay, I'm out here in the pasture garden, and what a beautiful, crisp fall day. We are past the middle of October, believe it or not. So far, the tomatoes are hanging on and everything else. Last night, it got down to 39, and who knows from there. But it looks like it's going to be okay for a little while. I just need to look at my tomatoes and see if they're getting any signs of frost. The leaves look okay still. They're certainly cold. I really want to get these beautiful San Marzano tomatoes in the house. They're not finished yet. And since it's not going to go below 32 over the next few days, I'm kind of tempted to just leave them out here. Here's a bunch of Abe Lincolns. Here's the orange jazz. We still have so many of them, and they're huge. I think I'm going to take a few more in and see how they ripen up on the counter. It's getting to that time of year, actually it's past that time of year, where it's hard to be out in the garden because it's kind of cold. But everything is still intact, and I'm going to keep working it, making sure things are watered and harvested and taken care of for as long as I possibly can. Here's some Kellogg's breakfast tomatoes that have just come on. Sometimes, some years, they come on so late. Next year I'm going to experiment with planting them out at least 2 weeks sooner, maybe the beginning of May. Usually we have to wait until the end of May, but I'm going to take a risk because I always plant so many tomato seeds that I have tons of plants. All of these tomatoes are Kellogg's breakfast tomatoes, and they sure came on late. Usually they're one of my bigger slicers, but this year they're not that big. I'm determined to take this orange jazz in simply because it's so big and it can finish ripening up on the counter. I'm really glad I have a jacket on today. Watermelon tomato came on strong and gave us probably at least 8 tomatoes. Oftentimes these are bigger too. This is also a San Marzano plant, but it is so much smaller. I had 2 old German plants grow this year. This is the second plant, and I've gotten a couple of big ones off of it. Usually they're bigger. Last year my 2-pound tomato was an old German. The yellow oxheart plant did a great job this year. Don't think I like the look of this. Probably from the cold. Some of the plants are hardier than others, and you can definitely tell. But I'm going to take these 2 in and ripen them up. The terracotta grape tomatoes are still producing beautiful, delicious red tomatoes. I'm going to leave this kohlrabi a little while longer because it doesn't mind the cold, and we'll see if we can get it to grow even bigger. The poor zucchinis and yellow squash are just shivering, but it stands to reason. It's quite cold, and it's October 16th. I'm so proud of them for continuing on this long. We still have more zucchini, even if they're tiny. I keep finding more onions. They're not very big, but they're onions. Here's another little zucchini. And another yellow squash. Well, I'm very happy to see that we have 2 little zucchini and 3 yellow squash. What a bonus. It's a lovely thing for this time of year. There's still some sweet 100s out here. The thing about sweet 100s is they split really easy. Now these are all intact. They split really easily. I'm trying to figure out, do I want to grow these again? I mentioned on an earlier video that my beautiful Big Hill Determinate tomato had produced some more tomatoes. So I'm thrilled about that. Usually Determinate tomatoes put all their fruit out at once and then they're done and then they die. But this guy is still going. I didn't even get to taste any in a taste test or anything last time. We just sold them at the farm stand. So this time I'm going to make sure when this ripens up that this one's mine. This has been my favorite row number 1, planted first. It has been amazing, but man, they have really, really slowed down. Here's a Dr. Wychees. I'm so worried about them all. I'm going to get this row covered with the garden fabric, the white gauzy stuff that helps to keep the cold out, and see how long we can keep them going. Here's another Amish paste. These are amazing tomatoes. You won't be disappointed. It's like this dense, beautiful jungle, this great wall of green, and there's so many tomatoes hiding under here. Here's a whole bunch, but they're very green. It's going to be a while before they're ready, but we don't have a while. So I'm going to take in probably at least 10 and put them in the little greenhouse and see if we can get them to properly mature, because a lot of times they don't. This Granny Cantrell is ripe enough for me to take it in and put it in the greenhouse. Here's the back side of the wall of tomatoes. The Gazante is not looking too happy, but I still just picked one, so that's a good thing. After I finish harvesting here, I'm going to walk back to the greenhouse and get that fabric that I can place over at least this row, because it's getting awfully cold and I just don't want to take too many chances with losing every one of these. But I do have tomatoes in the little greenhouse and it's nice and warm and snug in there. Amazingly, there are a few cucumbers to pick still. I got a few zucchini and a few tomatoes. Unfortunately, most of them were on the green side. But I'm very grateful for every little thing that we bring out of these gardens. Believe it or not, I'm picking raspberries too. It's amazing. So I hope you're having a beautiful day. This is my view here from the pasture garden. Full red, orange, and yellow, beautiful leaves. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, crisp fall day, that your weather's beautiful, that you're still able to get outside. I hope you're having a wonderful fall and harvest time. I appreciate your love and support. Thanks for coming by today. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you on the next video.